Hi, I'm Kevin Wade, and we're about to go on a new adventure for me. And I've already been on some adventures because up until 3 weeks ago, I was in Vietnam. But I got to come home. This is my mom and dad's house. And I saved up my money and I bought a farm back where my granddaddy used to live, rest his soul. And I'm about to head out that way. So let's get this adventure started. Let me hop in my 58 truck here and head on toward the Patterson farm in Stillmore County. That's my mama there, by the way, saying goodbye. I'm
All
gonna
right,
miss her
honey.
greatly.
Bye-bye. Thanks for visiting.
Ooh, after being in Vietnam, for a couple of years, I'm looking forward to the solitude of a farm. Just some peace and quiet out in the wilderness. I mean, I was in some wilderness spots in Vietnam, but they were shooting at you, so wasn't a whole lot of peace and quiet out there. All right, no one's coming to the right. Hang left, we'll be on our way. On out to Stillmore County. Granddaddy grew up out there, and that's where he passed away years ago. I don't know a whole lot about farming, but I picked up some from my granddaddy, and I'm sure there's some people there that can give me a few pointers. I just hit a deer. Man, I wasn't but a couple of miles down the road. I wonder if it hurt my truck. Man, I hadn't seen this truck in 2 years. It's been at my dad's while I was over in Nam. Let me see if it got damaged. I don't want to get run over here by the traffic. Well, it looks all right. Must have been a glancing blow. I don't think the deer had a good day, though. But let's get on our trip. Ooh, it has been a long day in the car, or in the truck. It has gotten dark, and I am out in the middle of nowhere. I know I'm getting close, though. Whoa. And these roads back here in the country. Like I was saying, I invested some money in a little hamburger joint called McDonald's 4 years ago, and it has actually gone crazy. And I got a pretty good nest egg, and I bought Patterson Farm up here in Stillmore County. My granddaddy used to live here, rest his soul. He was a farmer, pretty big farmer back in the day. Whoa. Man, it is dark. Where's the street lights? Whoa. I already hit one deer. I gotta keep my eyes out. I don't want to hit another one. At least that was a glancing blow. I wonder how much further. Can't really tell. Oh, I see something. Whoa, Stillmore! Look at that. We are here. Stillmore County. That's a sight for sore eyes. Hey, what's that on the right? Oh, that's a house. Good, civilization. Shouldn't be much further now to the little town there. It would be snowing. I didn't think it was supposed to snow this late in the year. I see some lights. That must be the old sawmill. They said it'd be on the right, so I'm getting real close now. Yeah, that's the sawmill. And I can hardly see the road. Weather's bad, it's dark, there's no lights out here. Guess I made a good decision. Hey, another house. Lights up ahead. Supposed to be an inn here. That might be it. That's where I'm going to spend the night, but I got to grab something to eat. I am starving to death. Yeah, that's the inn. Yeah. Here's a restaurant. It is dark. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. And we'll go spend the night in the inn there. It's dark out here. Hey ma'am, table for one, please. Sure, honey, right this way. All right, I get my belly full. Now let's go get some shut-eye. Still snowing. It's a little bit out of season. It's spring. Visibility is still kind of bad. At least I don't have far to go. Whew, I'm tired. That was a long drive today. Long drive. Looks like a pretty decent place. Alrighty, let's go get some shut-eye. I am beat. Tomorrow we'll go to the farm. Alright, it looks like a beautiful morning here. Got some nice rest there in the inn. Had a little breakfast this morning. Let's go check out my farm, see if we can find it. This is my 1958 truck. I purchased this thing like 11 years ago. And I used my Navy paycheck to help pay it off. It is paid for now. That's a good thing. Of course, it took a little bit. Like I say, I invested some money in a hamburger joint 4 years ago called McDonald's back in 1965. And in 4 years, it has netted. It's just going crazy. Who would have thought a hamburger joint would have done that? But anyway, it gave me enough money to purchase this farm up here. I was single, so I pretty much put my 90% of my paycheck in McDonald's stock. The Navy gives you a place to stay and food to eat. Maybe not be the best, but you know. Hey, somebody dropped something there. Looks like a toolbox. I better set this out of the road. Don't want anybody running over it. I'm sure they'll come back looking for it. There we go. All right, back to the truck. See if I can figure out how to get there. Here's a stop, or a traffic light. Let's see. Well, I can't go left. Straight away looks like a supermarket. That's cool. Might need to get some stuff from there. And here we go. Not a bad road. It's a little better than that entrance road I came in. Once you get to town, it got better, I guess. So I purchased something, you know, called the Patterson property. It's an old farm, and their house had burned down. He was an older guy, so he just retired. He didn't want to rebuild it. And I got a pretty good price on it. So we'll see. There's supposed to be an old tractor on the property. When I say old, I mean old, like, not modern, like 1969 right now, but probably 40 years old. Let's see, that horse pen looks new. Just looking familiar, except for the horse pen. Yeah, this looks really familiar. Cows on the right. Shit, I think this is Mr. Todd's property. I think it is. I hadn't seen him since I was a kid. I used to come out here and help my granddaddy on the farm, and they were friends back in the day. Well, let's see if we can find out what's going on, at least get directions to the Patterson place. Hey, I think I see somebody. I'm not sure if that dog over there bites. I see a dog house. Let me see if this guy comes up here. I don't want to get attacked by this dog. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. That's the good. Wait a minute. I think that's Mr. Todd. That is Mr. Todd. Let me hop out and say hello. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Hey, Mr. Todd. Mm-hmm. How you doing there, young man? Hey, wait a minute. Ain't you one of them Wade boys? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a Wade. Hey, son, I'm sorry to hear about your brothers over in Nam. What can I do you for? Sir, I'm looking for the Patterson place. Oh, you bought that? I knew somebody bought it. Didn't know it was you. Glad to have a Wade here back close to town. Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Could you give me directions? Well, go back the way you come, and you'll see a fruit stand you pass. Hang it right there, and it'll take you right on to your farm. There's a shortcut, but if I tell you that, you're just going to get lost. Okay, I appreciate it, sir. And I'll be seeing you around, I'm sure. So I'm going to head on over to the Patterson place, and I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Mm-hmm. We'll see you, son. All right, let me get back to my truck before that dog comes out here. Ooh, well, it was nice to see Mr. Todd there. Hadn't seen him since probably high school age. I used to come out here and work with my granddaddy on the farm. And there he goes. All right, let's see. He said go back to the fruit stand. I think I remember passing one. So let's do a U-turn here and get on down there. Woohoo! This is starting to get real. I can see myself at the farm. Pretty nice little farm he's got here. It looks like he's leaning more toward horses and cows than farming, though, now. Of course, he's been doing it for a while. Kind of like Mr. Patterson. He's getting close to retirement age. All right, go this way. I bet you that was a shortcut that we passed. But I don't want to get lost. At least I know I can find the fruit stand. Should be up here on the right. Well, should be up here on the right. Oh, I think I see something. Oh yeah, it was back on the paved road. All right, should be a road here. I get up here. Oh yeah, I see a mobile home there. I bet that's the owner of this little farmer's market here. Yeah, it's got a nice truck to haul produce in. I got a nice truck. This is a 58. It's in great shape, low mileage. My daddy had it last couple of years while I was over in Nam, and I just picked it up. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but he didn't put any miles on it. But it's not really built for the country. I might need to get a little knobbier tires and maybe a trailer hitch because I don't have one. But it's been a great truck. At least I have a truck instead of a car. Because I think when you start farming, you're going to need some kind of truck. Let's see, that looks like it on the left. Let's go in here and check things out. Ooh. Like some little barn there. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh, wow, look at this field. I'm going to have to do something with this. It's full of weeds, and it's also got some like dead wheat or something in it, barley, something. So anyway, probably have to plow that under. Let's go over here and check this out. Looks like some type of free-range chicken pen, minus the chickens. Oh yeah, it looks pretty nice. I have to check on the capacity, how many chickens I can get in there. At least that'll give me some eggs to eat, so I need to start that with some wheat. But I'll need a forklift, though, to transport those eggs to sell them. All right, I got a very old forage wagon. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a tractor. I'm feeling pretty good now. I wonder if it runs. Let's see. Looks a little worse for wear, but I guess it'll get me started. Pretty small, too. It's 1969 right now, and this thing was like, I don't know, maybe from the 40s. That's a leftover World War II relic. Oh, it started right up? Cool. Started right up. So this will definitely get us started. Oh yeah, I'm liking this little tractor. There's something about these old, the older stuff. I mean, at some point I'd like to get a modern, 1969 or 70 model that's got more horsepower. But right now, this old vintage stuff will do. Let's see what else we got in this barn. Doors here. Looks like a little toolbox, desk. Good, I can just sit there and do my finances because I don't have a house yet. Stuff on the shelf, looks like a cultivator there. I'm going to need that. And look at that little plow. I'll have to put that to use right away. Plow that field, I'm guessing. I guess that's what I'll do, is plow that under. I know when the field's messed up, that's what you got to do. Let me check something out here, because there's something behind the tractor. What is that? That might be a weeder. An old weeder. But I can't weed. It's got weed in the field, so I can't just weed it. Plus, you can't weed weeds that tall anyway. But it's a nice cultivator there. Plow over here. Some tools on the wall. I'll have to check those out. It's probably missing a 1/2-inch socket, like most tool sets are. That's where I dump my straw and hay. Let's check out this barn over here. I wonder if there's anything in there. Open the door here. Oh crap! I just fell. Good thing I didn't break a leg, because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere and by myself. And all right, one more time. Don't fall this time. Hey, we got some straw, looks like. Maybe I can sell that and get a little cash and use that money to buy some seeds, because I'm going to need those seeds. Let's see what else. Looks like a couple of greenhouses ahead. Now those will be handy, because that can get me, one is going to give me some produce to eat, along with once I start eggs. So that'll be good, and I could sell the excess. And I'll need to water those, and that looks like I have a water tank here with a well, which is good. Got an old silo, looking a little rough, but as long as it works and holds my stuff. Well, this is where their house used to be. Unfortunately for Mr. Patterson and Mrs. Patterson, their house burned down, and that's why I'm here now. But I guess their misfortune was my fortune, so to speak. It's a shame it happened to him, though, but he was older and wanted to retire anyway, I think. All right, got some type of roller deal. I'll have to ask Mr. Todd what that's for. Okay, this is a trailer. I know what that's for. Put stuff in. See what else we got over here. I think I saw another shed or two. Man, that field's looking rough. Yep, a couple of sheds actually. What's this under here? I think that's a seeder, so that I can use that to seed grass. And that is a lawnmower, looks like, which is good because to do hay, I'm going to need a lawnmower. That's either a fertilizer or a lime spreader. And that's the other one, either a fertilizer or a lime. I have to figure out which is which. And then that looks like a little tedder, a very old one. But then my tractor is pretty weak, you know, and it looks like a windrower. So I may be set for equipment to make hay, which is good because I don't have a combine or harvester right now to do anything else. Some type of animal pen here. Let's see. Well, there's a bigger one up there. So if I have to guess, the first one is probably sheep because he was dealing in grass and hay. And I'm guessing this is cows because it looks like a milk wagon here. Trailer that holds milk. Man, that thing is old. Look at that. It's made out of wood. I mean, this is 1969. We have plastic now. But, you know. Oh, well. Well, I guess I need to get started plowing this field. It's looking bad. In order to plant anything, I'm going to have to plow all that under. So let me go see if my tractor will work. Alrighty. Start this puppy up. And he's moving. Running a little rough, but it's working. It's going to need some maintenance soon. I hopefully can get this plowed before I have to get it serviced. I will definitely have to get it serviced before I do the seeding part. Just want to get through this plowing part right now. Hook this puppy up. Let's see which end I gotta, okay, the front. So I can just back in here, I guess. I used to drive these with my granddaddy when I was a kid, but I've got to get used to it again. And this one's got kind with the throttle as a lever. See if I can back this up. Okay, I'm crooked. Here we go. Here we go. Trying to back up straight here. Got to get used to these tractors again. This one's putting. All right, turn that handle. There we go. I am ready to plow. See what this little puppy can do. Yeah, I don't think this thing's got a whole lot of power. The engine's kind of small, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll do the trick. All right, see if I can get this thing lined up. It's not very wide. When it's really wide, it's easier. This thing's so narrow. It's like the width of the, smaller than the width of the tractor. Just a couple of rows here, if that. All right, lower the plow. This one doesn't switch either. And we are off and plowing the field. Let's see how this comes out. Seems to be working so far. Makes a narrow pass though. This is going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while. Let's see if I can turn this around. Get a line back up here. Definitely going to take a little getting used to. Look at the little narrow pass. It's like the width of my tire, if that. All right, we're off and plowing. So we're going to plow this field here. We have to do that before we can do anything else. And like I say, it's going to take us a minute. Hopefully my tractor holds up till I'm done. Well, I think I skipped a row or something. But we'll see. Just stay at work. Woo! Well, I just finished that field. It took about all day long with this little tractor, and it was worse for wear. I'm going to have to get maintenance on it tomorrow. It was overheating there at the end, but we got her done. So go check out the field. It's about dark. Set up my tent over there too. Get the flashlight here. Alrighty, look at that. So tomorrow what I got to do is I don't have any seeds. I checked that seeder, it's empty. I got to go, Mr. Todd said there's a store in the northwest from here. Garden shop, they can sell me some seeds. I'm going to plant grass in here, and we're going to start out with hay. And I have to buy a couple. I'm going to buy a couple of cows and try to get on the dairy side of things first, because I don't have anything. I want to get these greenhouses going, but I don't have any way to haul the stuff. Mr. Todd actually has a tractor he could sell me, but I'm going to need a little bit of money. Hey, check out my tent. This is where I'll be living for a little bit. Till I start making some money, maybe get me a house. So, looking pretty good. All the comforts of home. Not quite, you know. Not sure where I'm gonna get it. I mean, have to do a sponge bath. I might go pick me up a generator just so I have a little electricity. I got a battery powered radio, propane lantern, but flashlight. That's about it. So the day's winding down. I'm right proud of my little farm here. And we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. This farm is hard work. So I guess I'll see you in the morning. You go in here and get some rest. Good night.